So welcome to a video, and this is going to be every maintenance book I have, excluding one. And that is for a Kawasaki Bayou. That one I'm going to keep in my personal everything book archives because that was like a really important book to me. Because, it just brings back all those memories of me sweating my ass off working on a four-wheeler only for it to catch on fire in November of 2019. So, this is a Nissan Sentra book. This one was used. My dad had a Nissan Sentra. I think it was like a 92 or some shit. It was a little piece of shit car that left me and my mother stranded. Thankfully, we were like in walking distance of my grandmother's, so we left it at some dude's house. He said he'd push it on his property and leave it there, and until a tow truck could come get it. And that's practically when we left that fucking car to sit in our driveway for a long time. This is for another piece of shit car that was in the family. A Jeep Comanche. That thing was a dumpster fire on four wheels. So the strut mounting bracket, I think, was broken and it was welded back on instead of the new part. So instead of just doing it right, the asshole that had it before us welded it together. So it ran good, but it eventually just fucking gave my mom just the scared feeling of the tires gonna fall off. And that's when she bought her Pontiac Vibe, which slid on black ice and totaled in about like 2016, give or take. And then she bought her brown Chevy, which I do pick on a lot, but it's a really good truck. I'm not a Chevy guy, but it's a really nice truck, I really like it. I mean, she's driven it pretty ridiculously. Not like speeding, but maintenance-wise, like let an oil change go until it's like 2%. This is for my dad's brick nose Ford Bronco. This is another one. All of these manuals are for vehicles we either never had or don't have. Anyway, this is for my dad's old Ford Bronco. And, yeah, he had one of these. The exhaust rotted out. And then I got to look at it rot in the driveway until he hauled it out on a flatbed. This is for I actually think this was for his 79 Ford Bronco. Yeah, my dad had a 79. I never saw that one. I didn't exist then. And yeah, I have a couple of these. For those of you fellers that know what this is a Popular Mechanics do-it-yourself encyclopedia. This is old school shit. And then this is the for Beetle Bus, Carbon Gita, Square, Fastback, Safari, and 411, 412. How to keep your Volkswagen alive. Manual of step-by-step procedures for the complete idiot. Sounds like me, especially with fuel injection. I hate fuel injection. But this is actually really cool. The illustrations are funny too. This slips and jerks clutch. Engine overhaul. Yeah, it's really cool. This is like another one of those really old books. Yup, I have one of these too. Chilton's Opel book for your Opel GT. Well, the Opel I know. Like, that's the only thing I know Opel for is the Opel GT. Yeah, this is another really cool book. Chilton's Opel. These 3 books and the Popular Mechanics, they actually stay upstairs because of their age. And we'll occasionally have a few mice run through here. I don't want them to piss on these and ruin them. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if there's mice shit on those already. This is another really old manual from 67 to 74. I wouldn't be shocked if the people they gave me this from had used this to, on a old, Plymouth Valiant. Yeah, olds. I want an Oldsmobile Hearst. Not like the 67 442. I actually want an 83 G body. I mean, I'd go for kill for an old school Hearst. Now, here's, I think, the last one of cars that were in the family. I never saw both of my dad's Hondas. Yeah, my dad had a Honda. I'll actually show you a panel he made in under a weekend for one of his Hondas. This Pioneer. Oh, rob these freaking speakers. Hell, the panel, if I could make use of it too. This is a Pioneer Super Tuner. I think that came out of the same thing. Don't know what the CB came from, and that came in a bunch of odds and ends. I think that was like for probably Honda. Because there's a Honda, those the people I got all the odds and ends from. I got this, these organizers, the stuff in there, excluding those toggle switches, all those organizers, there's those electrical testers, these manuals, the ancient manuals, these, I got all this from them. And I got a shitload of buckets of extra stuff from them too. They were moving away, they were letting go of a bunch of stuff, and they were just so sweet to give this stuff to me. Well, me and Dad. But I'm the only real one that's going to be making use of this full time. Like, yeah, we got this from them, fuel line. I actually used the free fuel line I got from them to redo the fuel line on the Mud Run. Mud Run and the LA105. The LA105 actually, today's her birthday. Well, not really. I'm pretty sure they assembled her during daytime. But, her date tag says, February... Wait. No, it's not February yet. She turns 11. She turns 11 fucking Monday. February 1st, 2010. Keep forgetting that fucking January has a 31st, not a 30th. Or at least years like this. I feel so fucking bad for people born on leap year. I must be one bullshit fucking birthday. You have to wait like 4 fucking years for you to actually age. That is bullshit. I mean, I'm pretty sure so your family has the common fucking decency to still throw you a damn birthday. You know, so you actually feel normal and not neglected. I wouldn't be shocked if you fucking forget your fucking birthday. Yeah, this is a Honda Civic manual, wiring and vacuum diagram manual. Overhaul. This is stuff. Like, you can see the fucking grease prints on the side. Yeah. That's my dad's greasy fingerprint. Yeah. The last man in here was my dad. This is for something we never owned. Chevy Cavalier and Skyhawk Sunfire. Maintenance manual. We got this and the freebie stuffs. This is Ford Tempo. Mercury Topaz. Yeah, I think it's fucking old. Tune up on your old four-banger. And this is another old long one. From the good old 80s days. It's like a 1983. That was when the movie Christine was released. I mean, holy hell. This looks like this wasn't even fucking opened. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if certain copies of these books are old enough to be like freaking rare. I mean, I might bring this upstairs actually. It's in such good condition. Well, good condition for sitting in a garage for many years. That is a Dodge Plymouth Chrysler minivans tune-up. Nope. Chrysler was never in the family. Or at least when I was kicking. Or started kicking. Not since 2006. Oops. Gotta drop all this. Gotta get all this junk down so we can look at the other stuff. Yeah. Hang on. Alright. This is something I'm actually going to need for my first car that my mother actually promised. She was like, if you want a 1993 Chevy D20, we'll see. You know, we'll ask around. And, she's hoping to actually get one by the time I'm 15 so I can start learning how to drive that big ass around. I mean, hell, by the time I get fucking dust. By the time I get my license, I know I'll be driving my mother everywhere. I mean, like, the second it's official I get a permit, I bet I'm going to be driving out of the damn DMV. Because that's exactly what my mother did. She freaking drove my grandmother everywhere. I might actually do the easiest driver's test. Like, the easiest driver test is like a fucking joke. You go around the block and back. Yeah. I was actually in the car with my aunt when she did her driver's test. We went up, around the block, around, down Main Street of Monticello, Deposit, or whatever the fuck. But we went down like the road where all the cars are. Nobody was around because it was like the dead end part of town. Went back. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? And she actually, I think she failed. I mean, not trying to go like, she can't drive. I was like, oh, that's bullshit. She did a killer job. Yeah, her first car was a little 2006 Cobalt. My aunt owned that. She got that the year I was born. That thing was as old as me. But yeah, this one I'm going to be holding on to because even though 93 and on the cover, 87 and 97. Yeah, this 1983 book I really like. I just like that fucking cool ass image of it. This is a little Suzuki LT230 and 250. Yeah. This is some cool old shit. I have a climber manual. It's a modern climber manual. It ain't old school. For a 19, well, I think it was like 1986, 1984 to 2004 Kawasaki Bayou. I owned a Kawasaki Bayou from 2017 to 2019. And I never drove it. All I did was spin wrenches on it. And I gotta tell you, I must have been like the most happy smile. I mean, there were parts when I was frustrated. I tossed the key behind my back a couple times. I'm like, fucking fuck. Now I need to buy another part. I mean, like, I've had the same attitude with the mud run, but I know if I toss the key behind me, it's gonna land somewhere I'm never gonna find it. It isn't like a fucking enclosed room or where I know it's gonna land on a chair or something. Because this thing, the ignition switch went bad and tests were coming up. My fucking mind was horrible. My head was filled with, you're gonna fucking fail this one, derpy. And I always drive this to get the stress. No, not the noise. Just simply driving this fucking thing and being Mr. Dipshit. I am behind the wheel of this thing. I mean, I'm probably gonna cry like a fucking baby when this thing blows up. Which, A, I got a bit too attached to it. B, over $400 was poured into this. Okay, back to maintenance manuals. I need to get back to maintenance manuals and stop talking about the fucking mud run. And I wonder why I smell dirt over here. This is Dodge Caravan, the Dodge Caravan manual, 84 to 91. I actually had I damn near persuaded my dad to buy this 1984 Dodge Rampage. The Dodge Rampage is like Chrysler's ripoff of the El Camino. It did not age well. It had like a fucking 4-cylinder. An actual El Camino would dust one of those, and it would go back and laugh at its patheticness. But my dad had a Plymouth Turismo with a 2.2 in it, and this Dodge had a 2.2. I'm like, oh, well, it's a 2.2 would be a fun father of son project. And he's like, okay, I'll consider it. Right? And by the time I got him to fucking look on there, gone. I actually saw it. My grandmother was going to pick up her car after it got maintenance. I actually saw it at this guy who like restores a bunch of freaking machines. I'm like, well, at least it's in good hands. Hopefully. And then this is Cavalier. Chevy Cavalier. Damn, Chevy Cavalier looked a lot better then. Yeah, that's every fucking owner's manual I own. I mean, it's quite a bit of books. Twilight Sparkle would say I have the world's smallest fucking library and I have a bad taste in books. It's non-fiction informational test. Dipshit! Yeah, it's fucking 1 a.m. And I'm looking at fucking old-ass, moldy-ass books. They aren't moldy, but you know what I mean. This is actually pretty cool. The people like, oh, this stuff. That was his car. Yeah, he sold that. He made the mistake of selling it. That's what he said anyway. I'm like, yeah, damn, you should have kept that. Did I just get a fucking paper cut? No. Yeah, he got on the cover car. I think it'll actually say, like, it's got like carpet. It's a parts book. I will probably have 1,000 million parts books for old ass Chevy vans. But yeah, I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, that's fucking cool. You know, I've put my own instruction manuals in there and all that shit. The boring books. Not as fun ones as the maintenance books. What the fuck? You hear that? Maybe Dad's sleepwalking. Let's hope so. There needn't be no fucking demons in this house. Anything looking at me through the windows besides maybe a cat, give or take? I know I'm freaking out a bit more than I should, but I'll grab my grandfather's pry bar and beat the shit out of someone if I have to. I have that attitude. Yeah, I know I'm pushing those in a bit too much. I actually sorted it like vans to light cars. I mean, and it's like quad van. I actually did like the smallest books up to the bigger books. So I did like the thinnest books. Yeah, I got a couple coolies down here. I'm actually going to shift the speaker over to squeeze a couple more manuals down in here. But yeah, I got my dad's old Honda manual in here. I actually dusted all the dust off that a while ago. I found it on a little table down here. I also found my dad's Bronco maintenance manual. I'm like, holy shit, who treats a fucking maintenance manual so bad? I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if one of these has a couple missing pages or unreadable pages, but come on, look at this shit, man. It's so fucking cool. I mean, yeah, I'm probably hurting my damn wrist holding this thing, but whatever. I enjoy it. Get in there, son of a bitch. I think it's pinching on my wire. You know, a speaker wire. We could turn it on and see if it only has one speaker. Yep. Like I said, these really old ones, they belong upstairs. I actually think someone needed that book, 76 to 86 book. He was gonna give that to someone. I'll find out. And he's like, "Where did you put that book?" I'm like, I put him downstairs. Put him downstairs with all the other ones I have. You know, the ones I actually cleaned. From Mr. 1983 here all the way down. These are mine. And these old Opal ones, like this Chilton's Opal. Like I said, I lied. You hear that? I must be fucking bugging. Like a license plate slipping. Houses just settling. I mean, this place is secure. I mean, no one comes through here anyway. I mean, it is midnight, supposedly the witching hour. Or one of the witching hours. Maybe the cat's fucking around upstairs, flopping about, some shit like that. You know, Popular Mechanics. I'm gonna actually put 1974 up here. Silence can scare me. Fucking furnace. I mean, even the ticking of the furnace, you know, getting ready to ignite, that shit'll scare me when I don't know what it is. I can be fully used to that damn thing. I mean, I've lived with that fucking furnace since 2010. So it shouldn't scare me. You know? I mean, like, there's an occasional time with the most occasional noises. There's your Yeejit. Like it has the front and then on the back. You know, when you're done with the book, you see the same smiling dipshit in the thing. In the rearview mirror. But yeah, a lot of these books I'll actually bring back upstairs. I mean, this Opal book, I know I'm not going to own a damn Opal GT, you know. Put this in the personal archive of ancient books. I mean, I have 1,000 of those Popular Mechanics books. I could probably jam a few of those in there and just squish the space back. You know, like that. Yeah, that's what this looks like. I mean, of course I jam these in there. Maybe I'm just watching too many. Maybe I'm just kind of over enjoying myself with watching guys getting the shit scared out of them playing horror games. That might be my poison. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna carry these back up, and thanks for watching the video.